Welcome back. You're watching Community Roundup. It's been a tough year for many and challenging, needless to say, for those deeply impacted by this pandemic. Many non-profits and organizations have come together to help fellow Americans and people in need. One such non-profit, Food for Lives, who have worked tirelessly to provide hot meals to homeless people in Atlanta, celebrated 200 days of service during the pandemic. To commemorate this milestone, Food for Life started a fundraiser to collect and distribute 200 sleeping bags in Atlanta to the homeless to cope with the frigid months. We bring you some highlights from this fundraiser. A non-profit organization in Atlanta, Food for Lives, is the brainchild of 12 students who joined hands to solve the problem of homelessness in their community. The organization, started in 2017 by students from Georgia Tech and Emory, aims to serve the homeless in Atlanta. Little did this group know that this organization would be playing a major role in one of the worst pandemics to have hit the world in recent times. Food for Lives, along with volunteers, has helped the community during the pandemic in many ways and recently celebrated 200 days of its numerous efforts and services. Since the lockdown in March 2020, the Food for Lives team has helped to serve fresh meals to those in need every single day. For our 200 consecutive days of service milestone, Food for Lives began a fundraiser to raise money for 200 sleeping bags, led by Veena Kopula, who has helped raise funds for sleeping bags for the last 3 winters, this one being the largest sleeping bag giveaway yet. Many families in the Atlanta community donated through GoFundMe, and the $2,000 fundraising goal was reached in a matter of months, and some volunteers even donated sleeping bags via Amazon. Food for Life's kitchen in West Midtown prepared for this event. The truck was loaded up with all of the sleeping bags and collected clothes and sorted by size, type, and gender. Food for Life's daily service of freshly made vegetarian lunch meals were served along with snack bags. The event left a crowd of over 200 happy people, with everyone getting a sleeping bag. The sleeping bag drive was a success, and the fundraiser is still ongoing as it will only get colder in the coming months.
Be able to have my family, and I'm just thankful for what I do every day. To be able to, to be alive and be there.
You look good! You look good!
Yeah.
Today we are serving pasta, mashed potatoes, rice and chole.
Lives has been serving Atlanta homeless people for more than 200 days during pandemic times. Every day they are there with the freshly made vegetarian food. 200 service days was a big milestone. Winter was approaching. We decided to celebrate that by giving away 200 sleeping bags. Veena Kopula, one of our co-volunteers, raised more than $2,000 to secure sleeping bags. Through our winter clothes drive, we had secured plenty of comforters, jacket, and winter clothes. On November 7th, 22 volunteers, we gathered at Food for Life's Atlanta kitchen. We planned the event. We loaded winter clothes and 200 sleeping bags, and we headed to Woodruff Park of Atlanta. More than 200 homeless people lined up to secure a hug from Food for Life's volunteers. During pandemic times, we were able to give that hug through the warm sleeping bags and winter clothes. The event was definitely successful. 22 warm hearts of the volunteers and 200 happy faces.
That is the Daily Roundup for today, folks. We thank you for joining us here at TVAsia. We hope you like this segment of Community Roundup. Our effort is to connect you to local